Hello, this is Tamara Evans, Adult Services Librarian at the Beaumont Library District. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to access cloudLibrary NewsStand, which will provide access to various e-magazines. To begin, you want to go to the library's website, which is located at bld.lib.ca.us. From here, you're going to navigate to the area at the top of the menu that's labeled e-library. Next, you're going to scroll down till you see the second option labeled e-materials and click on the word e-materials. Once you've arrived at the e-materials webpage, you'll notice that all of our e-materials are listed in alphabetical order. Having said this, you'll click on the first option that's available, which is labeled cloudLibrary NewsStand. You'll notice that the title of the resource is here, and then there's a brief summary detailing what is available in the particular e-material source. So, we're now going to click where it says cloudLibrary NewsStand, and that's going to open up the resource in a separate tab. Now we've arrived at the cloudLibrary NewsStand homepage, and as you can see, there's a variety of magazines available, which we'll get into in just a minute. First, we want to create an account. So in order to create an account, you're going to scroll over to the right side of the web page, and you'll see an area that is labeled Login. We're going to click on the word Login, which will take us to the Login web page. As you can see, here is the web page for you to log into cloudLibrary NewsStand. You'll notice that it has English as the first language. However, you do have the option to have information translated into Spanish as well as French. If you use cloudLibrary NewsStand in the past, you can log in using your email address or your password. If this is your first time using the cloudLibrary NewsStand website, then you're going to scroll down to the area here where it says Not Registered and click where it says Create an Account. To create an account with cloudLibrary NewsStand, you're going to type in information, so we'll type in information here. And you're going to type in your email address, and then you're going to confirm it. And then you're going to also create a password as well. Then you'll notice that there's an option box that's checked in reference to would you like to receive their monthly selection of magazines and articles as well as library info by email. And so you do have the option to either check or uncheck that box. So I think we'll just uncheck that box. And then once you're done providing all the information, you'll click the next button. Okay, and then sometimes you can see there may be an error message that comes up, so let's fix the problem here. And then I'll retype in the password I created. scroll back down and then click Next. Okay, so then you'll notice that on the next page of the registration, you'll select your country, and you can either scroll alphabetically or you can type in the name of your country. So I just started typing in United States, and as you can see, it brought it up very quickly. And then you'll select your library, and so you can either again scroll down or you can start typing in the first two letters. So once you've selected your country and library, then you'll type in your library card number. And then your PIN number. And just be aware that the PIN number is the last four numbers of your library card. And then once you've typed in all that information, you'll press the register button like so. And you'll know that you have successfully created your account because you'll notice that in the top right side of the screen, it now has the first name and last name of the account created. Okay, so as I mentioned previously, you can translate the information on this page. By default, it's English, but you can also translate it into English, Spanish, or French. Then in reference to magazine categories, you'll notice that there's variety. So by default, it starts with all categories. However, if you scroll down, you can see magazines in various categories. You can change the language. By default, it's showing all languages, but you can also narrow it down. Or if there's a specific magazine you want to see whether or not it's available, you can type it in this search box as well. So for this tutorial, let's say that we're looking for a children's magazine. So we'll select children for category. And then let's say that we're looking for Spanish children's magazines. So as you can see, it has the following magazines on the screen here. And then if you saw a magazine you're interested in, you can click on the title, the little cover here. And it has information magazine. And if you're using Google Chrome, you see it does provide the option to do Google Translate. So let me exit out of that. And then if I decide I don't want to read this particular magazine, I can always press the home button like so. And this will take me back to the home page. So let's do another example here. So still want to look at children's magazines. So we'll select children. And we'll select English. And then let's pick Ladybug Magazine. So as you can show, whatever the latest issue for the magazine is, it'll provide a magazine description and then a description of the issue. So be aware the most current issue showing up here, but if you scroll down, you can also see past issues of the magazine as well. So let's say that we wanted to read this particular issue of the magazine. We would click the button here that says read. And depending on if it's available to be read online, it will show it. Be aware that some of the titles through cloudLibrary NewsStand are available to be read online as well as through the mobile app. However, there are some magazine titles that are only available to be read in the mobile app, so just be aware of that. So now, as you can see, here is the October issue of Ladybug Magazine. And so we can just click the little arrow here off to the side to look at the pages. Top right, there's buttons to zoom in, as well as buttons to zoom out. If you click this button here, I believe this will do full screen. And then you can press the escape button to exit out of full screen. And then the button here on the bottom with the 6 little boxes, this will actually show you the various pages of the magazine, like so. So if you wanted to go forward to see what other pages will be coming up, you do have that option as well. And then to close that feature out, you can always click on the button there as well. So once you're finished reading the magazine, you can exit out by simply going to the top right of the page here and clicking the X button. And then when you're ready to completely exit out of your cloudLibrary NewsStand experience, you can go here to the top next to your name and then click the down arrow, which will show you information such as your library, your profile, gives you the option to change passwords, help, or log out. Before I end the tutorial, let's see what happens if I press the profile button. So as you can see here, when you press the profile button, it gives you the option to add information. You can edit your information, change your first name, last name, add your phone number, and also provide information regarding your address if you see that you'd like to do that. And then once you're done, you can always click the blue save button. Otherwise, you can just click the down arrow next to your name and then press the log out button like so. And this will take you back to the main login screen for cloudLibrary NewsStand. Thank you for watching this tutorial regarding how to access the cloudLibrary NewsStand e-magazine service through the Beaumont Library District. Please make sure to like us on Facebook as well as follow us on Instagram for more tutorials such as this one, as well as more information about future library events and services. Thank you and have a good day.